We are live.
Yay, we're live. We're live.
See if we can.
Hi, everyone.
Hey guys.
Can you hear us okay?
Our first live
Yes,
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Let us know if we're coming in clear, guys.
I think my bun sticks up out of the frame. Says the audio is slightly fuzzy.
Let's see. See what we can do with that.
Yes. Can you hear that? I hear it constantly.
Hey. So guys, we're gonna get better with some of these lives. I didn't know you needed so much hardware and everything to kind of get the quality.
Yeah.
What's up, Juan?
Like Frank, your mother, hey mother of geckos. Thank you. How's that? Is the audio any better?
Is it a little better? It's gonna improve. We're gonna get some. We're probably gonna run it from our actual camera the next time. But this is our first one on YouTube.
Yes, it is.
So we're doing it strictly from our lighting. Awesome. Our lighting, external lighting, which makes the clarity a little bit better, but not perfect. Next time, hopefully, we'll have it set up on the actual camera. One of our good cameras. We actually have plenty and not set up.
I know it.
Awesome. Audio is good. I know we probably got to talk a little louder.
Yes. Oh, there's Darren.
What's up? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. The Vegas content was amazing. Oh, we try. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. It was amazing.
It was a really, really great trip. We got to, meet some really awesome people that we've been working with online before, and just it was just an amazing feeling to be able to meet those people in person rather than just being online with them. So that was really, really cool.
Absolutely. And if you guys are getting our alerts on Instagram at the moment, don't worry about it. I'm just trying to let everyone else know that we are officially live right now. So you guys don't have to battle and go back and forth.
Let's see. What was our favorite place we ate at? We really, honestly, we didn't eat at a lot of places per se. We had dinner at Edge at Westgate, which was Friday night, with a group of people from Korea and also Brian Altitude and his crew. So we enjoyed it. Pretty cool. I'm not sure that it was. I don't know. I don't guess it was my favorite that I've ever been to in Vegas.
Right.
That I've been a lot of times to Vegas.
It was pretty good though. Overall, the environment itself was good. We actually had a reservation back there, so we actually had a whole area, kind of in a secluded area,
like a little room. Actually,
it was in its own room in the back.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It felt very special. It was a very special setting.
Yes, it was. It was very special. Some very awesome people.
Hey, you guys, everybody on Instagram, go ahead and what's up, Blackburn? What's up, Zach? What's up, Kay? Head over to our live on YouTube. We're doing it on YouTube tonight.
Did we hang out with an Elvis? No, we didn't hang out with an Elvis impersonator.
Yeah, no Elvis impersonators, no strippers walking around on a strip, no pictures.
People keep saying we need to do Slidell in Louisiana. We may get down to Louisiana at some point in time.
Absolutely. Everybody up on Instagram, I'm gonna keep letting them know, guys. We're on YouTube as well right now. We're running our live on YouTube for the first time and doing a couple giveaways tonight. Show appreciation for everyone. Yeah. Thank you guys for getting us to the level we're at. And we appreciate you guys so greatly. You guys don't understand how much it's changed in our lives.
That's very true. Very, very, very true. We have just been so blessed.
Right.
So blessed. Reptilian Nation Expo in Denver. Well, we are actually going to be at the Reptilian Nation Expo in Atlanta this weekend.
Yes.
So we are starting with that sanction.
Yes, we'll be there this weekend, which interestingly enough, we actually did things slightly different going into Georgia this weekend. We have to make sure we get our CVIs, our inspections, and everything before we enter Georgia. Normally, when we do a Georgia show, they have a vet actually at the show.
Yeah.
That actually comes around and
they come around
check
basically.
everything.
The CVI is just to make sure that you're not selling, less than healthy animals. They don't want to have dead animals sitting on your table, and there have been issues with that prior to
Pomona.
But
everybody's asking us about Pomona.
Pomona, yeah. But that basically, it's just your vet. Usually, the vet comes around to the tables, and you label how many animals you have, and then they check it to make sure that they look good and all that kind of stuff. But this time's a little different because we had to go to our normal vet that we see for our reptiles and get him to check them off today. So they got a really good checking today.
Yeah, we have, I think it's up to 3 or 4 different vets that we have available, that if we ever needed them, we will be able to go to them. And we accumulated them from having previous issues, whether it was, in the last 5 going on 6 years, we've had 2 situations where hemipene prolapsed. So out of all of our geckos, those have been the 2 major issues that we've had. One ended up in being sutured and put back in, popped back in, no issue. And
fine.
Then the other had to have one, what do you call it? Snipped.
Amputated.
And so the reason why we have so many different vets is because now we have knowledge in those areas. And I feel the vet that actually amputated one of the hemipenes, yes, that's the practice that they use, but it probably was other options that they didn't utilize. And by us just kind of saying okay with the professional opinion at the time, we didn't really have any other options.
That's one thing that is across the board. It's very important for you to find a vet who's knowledgeable about exotics in general, because like today,
not only exotics but reptile.
It's reptile exotics. Reptile exotics. Like some people won't, or some vets won't even see snakes at all, which has been something that you guys know. We are also in ball pythons as well as crested geckos, and we've taken one snake to a vet before, and it was literally like pulling teeth to get any vet to actually see a snake.
Right.
But for these purposes, for the geckos today, it was so cute. He was putting a little stethoscope on his little chest. And I think he got bit like probably 10 times by this one particular gecko. She just wasn't having him. Like she bit him literally like 6 times. But, those vets, typically they're knowledgeable across the board, like broad spectrum. But sometimes us as breeders and enthusiasts are actually a little bit more in-depth knowledgeable about your particular breed than said vet. So my vet today was asking me, what do you recommend as far as food regimen and all that kind of stuff. So I was telling him, kind of what we did and what we do, because he sees, when he sees crested geckos or in general like reptiles like that, typically what he sees as problems are metabolic bone disease, which is prevalent in our industry. So he was asking, because he was like, they look so good, they're so healthy, their structure is great, the insides of the mouths are great, like, what are you doing? And so he's like, I'd like to pass that on to my other patients. So just keep that in mind. A vet is really important, but also don't shortchange yourself with what you do know about your animals.
Correct. So we're going to take up a whole bunch of your time. We wanted to see if you guys also pop any questions you have for us for this first video into the comment section, and see, we'll see how many we can actually get around to an answer. We're going to try to do this on a regular basis and get some type of scheduling out of it. As you know, we've been doing Patreon and Patreon content, and we have that kind of rolling about kind of slowly, but it's definitely coming. We have all these shows and stuff stacked up on top of each other now. That was a long travel trip from Vegas. I'm sure Audra will explain to you that much of a nightmare that it ended up turning into. As much as you can plan ahead for some things are inevitable. So we had this trip booked for the longest, and we were flying out of Charlotte real quick, and we were supposed to be in Charlotte at 6:30. So, or that's what time the flight left and or departed. So we were planning on getting out of here, getting up about 4 in the morning. So at 4 we get up, and we noticed we got an email at 3:14 a.m. saying your flight was canceled. So I got on the phone with them, and basically their resolution was they have a flight available tomorrow. So that wasn't going to work. So we literally had to buy a couple one-way tickets on the spot from Southwest Southwest.
Yes.
So it was an event. It was
I was
definitely
very
an
not
event.
happy. It looks like we've got a lot of questions here.
Awesome.
So let's start at the top. Will you be vending Tinley next month? As of right now, no, we are not vending. We are still on the waiting list. I'm not sure yet if we plan to actually attend or
Right.
not, if we do not vend. Do you have any plans to vend expos on the East Coast? We are going to Atlanta this coming weekend for the Reptilian Nation Expo. And then what project are you most excited for the 2023 season?
For me, I would say the cappuccino, lily white project. Definitely excited. Obviously anyone's going to be excited about lily white at Xantix. So we got those rolling about.
I think I'm most excited about our empty backs. Empty back super stripes. They're really gonna be awesome.
I tell you, so advice, little 2 cents. Definitely buy into projects that interest you. The empty back projects where we were able at times to buy multiples, if we would have lowered our price range and go after quantity instead of quality. I feel going after the quality that we went after put us ahead of the game of where we are. And it has not failed us yet as far as especially empty backs. They are coming out amazing. Like literally everything feels like it's the top of the top line. So
excited.
Very excited about that.
Let's see. Travis had asked, when using Pangea and Repashy in regards to like MBD, is it good to add a little calcium? For our purposes, we do. On and off. It just depends. You always keep a check on your calcium sacs with your, especially with your females, especially during breeding season. But it really just depends on your particular, how much they're getting and how much they're not. And so Frank says growth and breeding formula. Yeah, we also use that actually during heavy breeding season. We'll mix it up with watermelon or whatever flavor we've got at the time.
Right. Just make sure you guys are checking the calcium sacs. There's a few videos. I think we have a video checking calcium sacs. Brian has videos checking. A few of them are all over YouTube. So definitely check the calcium sacs. Know when you need to supplement anything for the calcium.
Let's see.
Tyler Boyd. This video is our first one. So it's the same quality of what we actually record. This is actually using the MacBook's webcam, and we just set up the light to get a tad bit better picture quality. So moving forward, we'll have better live.
Do you guys have any reptiles that aren't crested, gecko, or ball python like as personal pets? We have 2 dogs. We have 2 exotic bullies. Yeah,
micros.
And then I have 2 skinny pigs, which are hairless skinny pigs, and named Hazel and Houston. And then Hazel's a grouchy witch, but and then I have a feeder fell rat named Stuart, and he's the best pet ever. Like, he's so sweet. Oh so yeah, we have like a farm over here.
Yeah, she likes to keep everything as a pet.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I would love to see you guys here in New Jersey. He's from Jersey.
Yes, Frank. That's right, Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah. Would breeding 2 orange-based cresteds make a more vibrant orange or more red in your experience? geckos.
It depends on a lot of
Yeah.
variables. It depends on the lineage behind those geckos, and what lines they be carrying. Everybody needs to experiment with their projects and work toward what you want to perfect.
Yeah.
You want to make orange geckos, buy the best, or produce or continue to upgrade from the best orange geckos that you can.
Mhm.
Whether that falls into some reds or some hypo, you need to continue to do that to make your lines flawless.
Thank you. So, Flawless Geckos has the best geckos in game
We
says.
appreciate you guys. We
It makes
definitely
us feel
appreciate you
good.
guys. So, just to get on track, everybody on Instagram, if you're on Instagram and not on our actual YouTube, you're going to want to go over to our YouTube live. We're on our very first YouTube live right now. Kind of doing a double duty just to make sure you
Mhm.
guys are fully aware. And we have tonight is a giveaway night. So,
Yes.
basically, there's no money being spent. Come over and have some fun with us.
Yeah.
So, for you guys that are viewing tonight, everyone that's viewing, whether you're Patreon members or not, you have a chance to actually win a pretty cool gecko. We'll show you some pictures in a little bit. We was able to snap. We actually posted some pictures earlier today with
Mhm.
some kind of, I guess, iffy wording, because you got to be careful with wording these days, as far as with our posts. So Patreon, our Patreon members, what you're going to be looking at tonight is once again another free giveaway to the Patreon followers and patrons, where they pay $50 a month. Everyone, I'm sure you guys have seen the commercials. We try very hard to not plaster it everywhere, but to make it a point to push our content. But $50 a month. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Finish it off. Finish it off.
He's referring to our commercial we did. $50 a month gets you a lot of perks. First of all, you get 5% off the top of the board. No blackout dates. No gecko is blacklisted or whatnot. You get free shipping all year long. You also get a free T-shirt after your 3 months of being a patron with us. After you've paid your 3 months, you also get a inside look at a lot of the things that we do personally, like for business purposes. A little bit more into our breeding program, like as far as how we choose our breeders and things like that. You get some inside information. You'll also get you get to preview our releases. Typically, it's 48 hours prior to the actual release when everybody else gets those things. So, yeah, so Patreon members, they get to look at everything that's going to be released on the website, and they can purchase if they, decide to at that point.
Right. It's very
It's
personalized.
very personalized, but the biggest perk of it all is that your $50 a month actually goes back to you. During the calendar year from month 1 to 12, you can save up to $600 in your Patreon and use that towards any gecko we have on the site.
Correct.
So if you've got, by Black Friday time, if you've got, if you got $550 in your Patreon bank for that particular year, you can go on our Black Friday, whatever deal we're running, plus your 5%, plus your free shipping, plus your $550 you can use. So some of those guys, actually, I think Travis, I believe, he got a gecko for like $35 this past year. So that's pretty awesome to be able to get, those perks like that.
Right. In our last go around, we gave away actually a lily white.
We did. Ty Kelly
won it.
he
So
won
it
it.
typically fluctuates. It goes over 20
Mm-hmm.
patrons. And right now we're actually under 20. So what ends up happening is it's capped at 50. So over 50, that's pretty much it. And all of that money goes back to you to use toward our release, get all these perks.
Mm-hmm.
And even the geckos that we give away to our Patreon members, they still don't pay shipping on those either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure you guys even see people commenting on our content all the time. So we like to be positive. We want this to be positive experience. We want to give back and continue giving. Also, for future notice, we give away a lily white every single year for the last 5 years. We give away a free lily white. Last year, we gave away 2 free lily whites during our event.
Yes, we did.
And again, it was literally like, subscribe. It was no money
There's
involved
no money involved in it.
whatsoever.
A lot
Just
of
our way
times,
of giving back.
a lot of times you'll compete in these giveaways, and there's some type of ticket you have to buy or something where there's a catch, but there really is no catch with our giveaways.
Right. So, and just so happens, a couple years ago we did it on Facebook. Last year we did it on Instagram, and this year we're announcing now we're going to do it on Patreon. So we're going to do it on Patreon. So you're going to want to get in there not only to pay yourself and to accumulate some money for Black Friday sales or any other geckos that you may want, but also the chance to win in free geckos like tonight. There's 17 Patreon members that all have a chance at that beautiful pink base lily white that Audra wanted to keep, but we're actually giving that away tonight.
Yeah, so that was my keeper. I kept talking about it, and I was like, "That's my keeper," and here he goes taking photos of it, putting it up on. I'm like, you realize that was the one I was going to keep.
Oh my goodness. Oops. She wants to keep them all.
That is not true. That's you. So let's take a second and answer some of these questions. I see them coming in. Cappuccino Lily White sounds cool. What got you guys started into geckos? 4 geckos, 4 kids from Petco. Well, the kids were definitely not from Petco.
Taking them back.
Yeah, we're taking them back. But no, the geckos were actually started out from Petco years ago, and this was before we knew much of anything. They told us that they were low maintenance and that we could, the kids would be okay with them.
Right.
And everything they told us was incorrect, other than they were low maintenance.
Co-have them, give them bugs every day.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of mess. And so he started researching them, and we just decided to kind of jump in, and we got involved with it or whatever. And it's just been I guess a slippery slope with a big old snowball running down a hill. Like we started out at the top of the hill, and we just snowballed into all this other stuff. It's just so interesting to us. But it's family business, it's family run. Let's see.
Hold on, I mean, just so Shelby Brown, I believe she's on our Patreon, right? I believe so. So she said, I need to be rich. I wish we all was rich. But one thing that this channel and this business is about is, family and being positive and spreading positivity. Where we were 6 years ago, working around the clock, stress between our relationship, not seeing each other, as much as we would like, home pretty much being a mess because of work and the long hours. I wouldn't trade that up for the world. So leaving that behind, for a I don't want to say a not guaranteed future, because I feel like we work harder for ourselves than we would for anyone else.
Absolutely.
So you're almost for the most part, you're guaranteed to at least be productive and for it to be a promising journey. So you got to look at that no matter what you're into. I'm not saying that everyone should be an independent business owner, but that's our route. And that's where we want to be, where we can be home with our children, go to football games, be a family, while also enjoying what we actually do and what we can bring to the public and stand behind it. So yes, as far as a response to that, we need to be rich. I feel you. We're at a different financial standing where we are now than where we were, thank goodness. But it's all because of decisions that we made, doubling down on ourselves, always betting on ourselves, no matter what we're up against, no matter what we're facing, we always double down on us, and we're going to ride the wave out, and we're going to get to business. What's the next question?
I use the complete with insects and Crimson Breeding plus rotate other flavors with a little bee pollen added. We do use bee pollen too. Let's see. Truth, quality over quantity. Absolutely. What weight do you guys personally breed females?
Well, you typically would like to wait to about 3 years, 45 grams. That will be ideal. That will be ideal weight.
Have you thought of adding calcium to the drinking water?
No, we haven't. Not said it's not a bad idea. And also, guys, everybody can come up with different ways to do it. We also want you to understand that our way of doing things is not in concrete. We're constantly learning things and adding things to the process. And if you don't continue to get better at things, then our belief is you start to fail at a lot of different things. So you gotta be willing to listen to other people and take the good with the good and let the bad go. Another shout out real quick, last one I'm gonna give. I pinned a comment over here on Instagram Go ahead and shoot over to YouTube for our first YouTube live video that we're shooting tonight. Someone over there asked, what happens if you breed under 45 grams? I mean, ideally, it depends. So I'm not going to just give a blanket statement and say that it's unethical. But you have to look at some things behind that. What I mean by that is if you have a 4-year-old, 3-year-old or up gecko that's, teetering in the 45 gram range, and it's a female, you look at her body structure, you look at her structure, period. Is she even worth breeding and stressing her out? Is she producing eggs, non-fertile eggs already? Who are her parents? Were her parents of smaller structure? Did they carry bigger or smaller structured geckos in that lineage? There's a lot of things that we need to question before you just automatically throw a male or female into your breeding program if they are slightly borderline at weight.
Yes.
So that's some of the things that we would come up with. What else we got?
Let's see, I love the empty back lines. I have 2 babies growing up. Both I got from altitude. Awesome. Yes, our empty back lines obviously come from Brian at altitude. So, how long have you?
Oh, that jumped. Where did it go? Where did it go? Wait. Lots of questions. Oh my goodness, guys. Where we at? Tell me when to stop.
Whatever was after.
Wow, Brian has appeared.
Oh, okay. Wait. There we go.
Okay.
See, I love the intro. How long have you been?
How long have we been married? So we've been together a very, 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 very long time. We're not officially married.
No.
But who knows?
And let's see. Where's the next question? Can't wait to be able to snag a gecko from y'all. Top of the list for sure soon enough. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Did you guys start the Crested Gecko venture together or did one? No. Well, kind of. Well,
yes, I would say.
He had to drag me kicking and screaming to the ball pythons, but
yeah, that's a whole nother
that's a whole nother video.
Channel. Hey guys, while you guys are watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's going to be one of the prerequisites to the actual winner of the geckos tonight. So if you can help us grow, we're trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark at some point. We're doing really well. We got some content coming out hopefully next week on this channel after the Reptilian Nation show.
Yes.
We have a lot of things were in the works with shows and as well as content. Yes. But as far as that goes,
geckos, you got them. Mm-hmm. He's always been interested in the reptiles in general. Me, not so much. But he got them for our children. And then when I kind of started researching them because I wanted to know exactly what I needed to do, take care of them appropriately and all that kind of thing. And I've started realizing how much I like them. And then I saw Miss Donna at Crimson Christie's. Yeah. I saw Guinevere, who I am so lucky enough to get a kid from. Actually, I get to pick him up tomorrow. Yeah. It was the Lily White from Guinevere at Crimson Christie's from Miss Donna. I'm just in love with Donna. She is such a wonderful, wonderful person. If you haven't bought from Donna, please go and buy from Donna because she is like the queen. She's royalty of geckos. She's based out of the UK. So, but anyway, that's the reason. That's really where I got super interested. And then we met Brian, and it was just like, yeah.
Audra always she praises and complains at the same time that when I do things, I go like all out. But that's all I know, whether it's bodybuilding
0 to 60
or anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
0 to like 100.
So when we got into them, I wanted to see all the different morphs, all the different genetics. It's almost like seeing a car. You get your first car, especially if you're a gearhead, you're into racing and things like that, then you want to know, well, what's the fastest car? Or, hey, this Lamborghini and stuff like that. So, it's not saying that everyone has to have a Lamborghini, but you at least want to know what it is. And anything can get you from point A to point B, but you want to do it in style at times. So
point A to point B.
Yeah. So you do some research, and that's kind of how we ended up getting into it, watching all the different colors and morphs, and just fell off into the deep end. And then actually this one here, we were purchasing different geckos. I mean, every single month.
This
we
is
were
my claim to
buying
fame.
amazing geckos every month before we even had a business name. And we were already purchasing a ton from Brian on several different occasions. And then she saw the Xanthics, and she's like, "Oh, we got to do this." And I saw the Xanthics. I'm like, "Holy crap!"
He sent me a picture of Brian's first. I guess that was his first post
Right.
of an Xanthic, and it was a gecko that was $9,999, and I'm like, what?
Exactly.
Who gonna pay $9,999 for a lizard?
Exactly.
Guess who pays us?
Yeah.
So
all the questions you guys asked, we've asked those questions
Yes.
already. I promise you. But a lot of the time it's hard. There's a lot of different variables that we go in on here on YouTube and previous videos, as well as on our Patreon, because we are able to give more of our personal opinion on what actually is going on, and we can offer it to you. Because at the end of the day, it's like with crested geckos, it's like, okay, do you want a middle of the line gecko, or do you want to create something different, something highly sought after? So we want to keep ourselves in that category. We want to keep trying and striving to produce, flawless, crested geckos, which is where the name came from. We were literally purchasing geckos from everyone in the industry, anyone that had something that we were looking into, reds, high whites, high white non-lilies, and to be able to have this platform where we can give our opinion on things and it actually be listened to. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
so we want to be able to be there to be positive and help people toward their projects. If people contact us, with any type of negativity, we don't really pay it attention. We don't really get that much at all, if any.
Not a ton.
We just literally, we open our hearts up for everyone. We want everyone to do well. We want you to help assist you achieving your program standards and goals. But in order to do that, you got to have a goal. And just putting a gecko and a gecko together is not a goal. You got to have a whole plan, to map everything out where we at.
Okay.
We're going to do, let's see, maybe 4 or 5 more questions, and then we're going to get right into the drawing.
Do you ever do any shows in Florida? I'd love to see this Falls Crested Cuties one day. We're
going to do next year's Daytona. The only reason we didn't do this year's Daytona is because we've been trying hard for Tinley. We're still trying hard for Tinley. We've been waitlisted for 3 years. So we decided to do Schaumburg with hopes of getting into Tinley. We went up to this Schaumburg, did well up there. Met Brian Potter. Everything was amazing. We should have got a video that you guys should go check out. But that was why we didn't do Daytona. And yes, they were different weekends, but the way we do things, we need our full attention on a specific event to make sure that we don't mess anything up like Daytona. And why I say mess anything up, Daytona, Florida has some very specific rules and regulations that you need to abide by if you're going to go down there and do business. We run our business as a business, even though it's a hobby, but it is an official business. This is our business. Therefore, we cannot afford to take a venture where we're going to put 10,000% into it in going down to Daytona, and we didn't fill out a registry 6 months prior, and or miss some type of permit system in order to actually present and sell our geckos. And now you're down there for a week, hotel, travel expenses, away from home, away from family, away from your business here in South Carolina, and can't even display or sell an animal because you overlooked something. So we can't afford to make any mistakes like that. So next year we're going to be all hands on deck and locked in and focused on doing that event.
Okay. How to enter the giveaway?
Okay. So the giveaway, number one that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to obviously subscribe to our YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube. But as of right now, I'm sure everybody has seen our Patreon commercial. We've already went over all the perks for it. We're actually going to do the first giveaway now is for our Patreon members. And it's kind of weird because the Patreon members actually get 2 shots tonight.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get 2 shots tonight. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys, on IG. Go over to YouTube and check us out. I think most of you have. We're up to about 60 people. It's fluctuating. If you're on IG and you can't come over, I'm sorry, but I hope you guys have a wonderful night. So let's see what we got here. I'll just cut. Again, there's only 17 people that's actually
active on our
active in this.
Yeah.
Wow.
17 people. You're getting my favorite pink lily white. So you know.
Why you sound so angry?
I'm salty, man. You picked the very one that I like so much. But guess what? Whoever gets this, y'all go and y'all take it and y'all do something spectacular with it. And I want to see it when it comes out because I think it will be absolutely beautiful. It's actually from our cluster misfit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, literally, he has a pink dorsal. I mean, it's pink. It's so pink. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I just have to pull up a picture right now.
Go ahead, babe. Pull up a picture. Pull it up.
Let's see if I can work this. Let's see.
You can't.
Yeah, I can. That's it right there. Oh. Check that thing out. Oh. So yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So again, this is out of 17 people on our Patreon. They will not be paying any shipping fees on receiving this gecko either. So they're literally just sitting back watching, paying themselves to access this.
Yes.
And also the second go around they're a free gecko.
One thing we want to talk about, I've seen like multiple questions in there about rollover with your funds. Right now, at this current time, until we get that 50 slots that are currently available filled, you get it from year to year. It will be from calendar month, 12 months. Once we get that filled, we have discussed doing an upper level tier that will create some rollover, but that is not until we get this 50 filled up. And that's just business purposes. Okay. Are you ready?
All right.
Who's going to get it? I'm so excited. Like, I get more excited, I think, than they do. Okay, here we go. Who's getting it? Gage Rothermel.
No.
So Gage won my lily.
So Gage, go ahead. I know we got your information, so we'll contact you.
Yeah.
And make sure that we get all that sent out to you.
So
probably when we get back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a beautiful lily to add to your collection. Hopefully start programs up in so many different directions you can go with it.
Yes.
So
many. Pretty cool. So many. Like the longest time we did these, like, we're hatching out these highlighter lilies, and Cluster was one of those, and he just continues to prove that he's got like literally it's like you've taken a highlighter
to him
and just ran down their dorsal or just their crests or whatever, wherever it may be on them. Let's see. Anything else here?
Yeah, go through the questions. We'll answer a few more of the questions. And like I said, we're not going to hold you guys on.
Interesting content for the future on YouTube. We are planning to do a synopsis of Reptilian Nation this coming weekend. And we do, obviously, we'll have more of the Diamond series.
We have more of the Diamond series. We have a few things. Part two of our questionnaire. That's kind of fun.
That's fun. That's
but
kind of like...
actually, for the whole hobby, what we've been working on is something similar to actually Rockstar Geckos as well. Is trying to, coming from the dog game, used to breed a long time ago. We're working into the realm of not only lineage, but providing pedigrees. So it's a detailed lineage where it can show you it's literally a lineage. It's a family tree of what gecko came from what. What we're producing.
We've been talking about that for the longest time.
We've been talking about it for the longest. We're literally into 4th and 5th generations on some of our lines here. So that's what we're feeling like is going to help the whole hobby grow as a whole. We've produce thousands of geckos at this point. So imagine putting those into the atmosphere with trackable lineage.
We think that is super important.
Right. Go ahead. Keep checking down there.
Let's see. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Emily. And she also asked, do you ever make it to Washington?
We haven't.
No.
We haven't. Nothing is off.
Nothing's off the table. We're planning on heading out to South Korea at some point.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean.
So, and with that, basically, we have a lot of international business as well. So does Brian at Altitude, and basically we make connections and people we've been doing business with for years. And when you provide a product for people, people will bend over backwards to have access to your product. What do I mean by that? If I tell you guys, okay, everyone who wants a flawless crested gecko or altitude exotic gecko, if I tell you, hey, this gecko is available for whatever price, it's on you to buy it or not. If I tell you, hey, not only is this available at whatever price, we'll give, hey, it only has to be purchased in person. Then if you want it that bad, you're either going to say, hey, you know what, I'll pass on this, or you know what, I'll be there. And there were several people that flew from all over, not just international. There were several people that flew in the States just to meet us, just to buy geckos, just to get a chance at it. So it depends on what you're working with and your priorities.
Absolutely. Big fans of y'all need to check them out. If you haven't checked them out, go to IG and genuinely look at their what is it? Their profile. There we go. Trying to get it out. Scaly Serotonin.
Yeah.
Super, super awesome people. They were also it was Brandon and his daughter Bailey who do the
amazing story
things. It's just a great story, really inspiring. Like, they're just really impressive. And they flew out. Actually, I think they're from Colorado. They're Colorado based, but they flew out also. So it wasn't just like international people, but a little bit of everybody. White Tank. Yeah. There was multiple people.
A video that's coming as a follow-up from the show. So that should be coming up next.
I did post just like sort of a synopsis on TikTok. The TikTok, as I call it. And yes, Anthony Delver, sorry, I saw you. You definitely were giving me some love on TikTok, so I appreciate that. I followed you back.
Family for sure. Absolutely. Yes. Every time.
100% Blackburn. Gecko would really help me. Oh.
Wow.
Well, we will send all of our love and prayers to you, Miss Jade.
Yes.
You're awesome people. Thank you.
Matching outfit. She tries to match everything I wear.
No, I don't.
Everything.
He bought the jerseys. He buys the clothes.
I buy the clothes. I buy her own clothes.
Look,
and she still wears mine.
That's accurate. But any woman that has a man that is the size of this would choose to wear his clothes. They're more comfortable.
And you're right, Travis. You got to work on those building blocks. And when obstacles are set up in your life,
Larry, so everyone call me Will.
Hey,
Brian.
That's a great compliment.
Look, Brian at the show, he said he had on the flawless hat. He said he gets all big and he says, "I'm gonna go bench press an elephant."
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
So I guess Larry's next in line to bench press an elephant.
So ATX, actually, I think I remember speaking with you. Actually, where do you become a Patreon? So
it's pretty much a savings account. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty much a savings. It is a savings account. You go to patreon.com/ flawless crested geckos, and basically you click and sign right on up. After the third month, you'll get a free T-shirt. We have other merchandise that we're working with that hasn't been seen yet. We have so many other perks rolling out. This is actually our second Patreon giveaway. It's another Lily White lucky winner. You don't pay any shipping on any of your gecko purchases all year, no matter if you use your perks, your savings account or not, which is savings in itself. And it's just something we want to do to help progress everything.
Yeah. Noah, you ask about amphibians. We don't really have any other.
Yeah.
And you also are asking about birds. Do we have any birds? Absolutely not.
Gotta get a parrot.
No, there's this one on TikTok. It's called the blue chicken,
Right.
and it says "Thank you, baby." It's so cute. But
Kazi
no,
Rodriguez, thank
absolutely
you
not.
so much. We appreciate it. You
Let's
know,
see.
and everyone that sees us at the shows, it's not always about spending money, guys. You know, you see us at the show, come up to us, take pictures. We want to take pictures with everyone. We have people that literally flew out. Yes, they brought geckos, but people came out just to say hi, just to take pictures. Some people were crying. Man, that is so touching. It's like, this is amazing. What a hobby, what a field to be in. 10-20
Yes.
geckos. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Let's get two more, and then we're gonna do the
Frankie
final
says,
giveaway.
I urge you guys to watch their videos and like them. It really helps the algorithm. That
It
is
does.
very accurate. So if you guys want more of this kind of stuff, then please go through and watch our videos. Help us get on up there.
And Brandon says we'll come to San Diego. We're trying to come everywhere. We want to do big shows. That's what we want to do. Doesn't matter how far it is. We want to travel to them. We're actually going to be going to Korea to a big show out there. But we're trying to go everywhere.
And here's the thing, like as far as vending those big shows, what we're having kind of issues with trying to decide is how best to obviously get our geckos there
Right.
the best way, the most healthy way, and also
our equipment,
because you guys know that we feel like branding is such a huge thing for any business across the board. I don't care what business market you're in, but when we go to shows, we definitely try to bring our best selves. And our best selves include our displays, our signs, our banners, our flawless. We're flawless from the top of the banner to the bottom of the floor. So we're having trouble with figuring out, the pros and cons to shipping our displays and things like that. We don't want them to get cracked or messed up in shipping. And we all know how shippers and FedEx and UPS and all these people treat our animals. So needless to say, we don't want our displays broken as well. So that's just what we're trying to do.
And shout out to Celtic Reptiles. That's right.
I think that's Celtic.
It's Celtic? Are you sure?
I think so.
I don't think so. It's Celtic,
like
the Celtics, the team.
Oh, okay.
They're not called the Celtics.
I'm not. Okay. Would you say shows like Vegas are wheelchair friendly? Yeah, they had
elevators.
Well, it's in the Las Vegas Convention Center, so it's
huge.
It's humongous. Yeah, it's massive. So they have elevators and things like that. Yeah, I would say that.
Let's do two more, and then any other ones we'll directly inbox and answer some type of way.
Flying to wherever y'all are at. Please come.
Please do. Please
definitely need to come out west more. I'm in Utah. We have a couple cool expos. Let's see, come to Texas. We do want to get out of Arlington at some point in time.
Yes.
Seems like shipping displays are going to be a headache. Yeah, absolutely. What are you doing over here?
That's that TikTok mess.
It's a cat TikTok.
All
I was trying to show you guys something.
Yeah, I know, right?
So let's see. Freight in a hard crate is what we've heard for shipping and animals in your plant overnight. We've been looking into this. Well, yeah, it's difficult. Let's see. Y'all ever come to the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area? He tries to stay out of Jersey.
I like despise New Jersey.
He's like proud to come, come from there, but does not have any interest in going back. He's taken me once, guys.
Yeah,
once. Yeah. And that's since he's been here. That's all he's been to Jersey. Is just back home was once.
Yeah, that's a no-go for
ATX Geckos. You can actually just go to the Patreon website and just patreon.com and search us Flawless Crested Geckos, and it'll take you to our profile.
Correct.
Let's see. Somebody says take her again.
No.
Most underrated gene morph traits in your opinions. Underrated, I would say tigers, because some of those extreme tigers can really be amazing. The issue is that, like, I said, the gecko,
where do you go from there? Other
Yeah,
than perfecting the tiger
the tiger
gene,
pattern is,
where do you go from there? So
yeah.
that's the hardest thing, I think.
Yeah, but they are underrated. They just are. But I mean, like our first exanthic, our 100% het male exanthic was a tiger. He was an extreme tiger, and he was beautiful. His name is
Oh
Shere
yeah.
Khan, and he was bred to Eclipse, which started this whole exanthic journey. And he put his thing down, flipped it, and reversed it.
So
What do you
as of
think?
right now, guys, let's see what we're gonna do.
Phantom tiger lily white. Yeah, that would be beautiful. I love that idea. Do we name all of our hatchlings? No, that all of our hatchlings names are come about when we start creating breeders,
Correct.
or when they graduate to breeders. As far as like how we name them, we used to name them with their parents, but it just has gotten so confusing with that. So we just label them, grow out, and they have a number. There's
Right.
no rhyme or reason to how we do it now. Oh, look who's on our live. You guys, go give King Gamer Luke some love. That's our little baby.
Oh yeah. Hey baby.
That's our youngest baby.
Follow his channel. He gets some pretty
Yeah,
funny
he's
gaming
funny.
videos. If you have something for kids or you want positivity for your children to watch some video
Yeah,
games, he's trying really hard to
he
get his
is.
gaming channel
We're
that
so
we're
proud
helping
of
him
him.
with
We're so proud of
off
him.
the ground.
We're so proud of all our kids.
So if you guys want to take a second
What games does
and
he stream? He streams what, Minecraft and
Minecraft,
Roblox.
Roblox, that's the
That's
main
the main thing.
bulk of all his
Minecraft and
streams.
Roblox.
He does a lot of PC gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey,
Supreme,
Wally and
Wally.
Nanette.
Yes, yes,
I don't know if
yes.
it's both of you, but we love both of you. Thanks for joining in.
Absolutely. Wally is the OG, the man in the
Minecraft is my
game.
childhood.
Yeah, I don't see how you guys do it. That's one of the most boring games of
Thank you,
life.
Travis. Yes, if you message us, we can tell you what all merchandise we actually have available and the prices.
Absolutely. So let's see. Last time we did this, so we're gonna use the snow video.
Okay. So basically, I'll kind of give you a synopsis of what he's doing. So he's going through our videos that are already posted to YouTube, and from any of the videos that we posted, he's picked one, which is the one of our Diamond series. That's it's the snow episode, and he takes that URL and he puts it into the comment picker. And basically, anybody who's commented on or liked that particular video, then it will randomly choose one winner for this particular gecko that we're giving away tonight. We've done this before where we picked one post on Instagram, and if you liked that particular post or whatnot, then you were put into that little comment picker, and you won that gecko. I think it was a bag last time.
Yeah, it was a bag
Yeah,
last
and I
time.
think DEA won that one, didn't he?
I believe so.
Is it? Yeah.
So let's see.
Thank you for subscribing to our little man.
Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. So I got everything set
thank
up.
you, Travis.
It will exclude eggs. Nope, no entries. Filter based on specific text. Let's see. So what we're gonna do, since we got everybody locked in and keep it fair, we're gonna answer questions after I give you directions. So it's about 60 people watching currently. 61.
61.
But what you're going to end up doing is you're going to locate our you can leave once I finish the
once we finish this instruction,
but you're going to want to come back. We're going to give you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not going to be very hard because you don't have to watch the actual video this go around. We appreciate you watching our content though.
Yes, please do.
But you're going to go to our Diamond Series video. It's for snow. It's our very last Diamond Series video. And in the comment section, you're going to want to put flawless space win, WIN. You could try to put only one entry, one comment. It's not going to help to duplicate because it kind of washes
it
everything
filters
out.
out
It filters out any
duplicated
duplicates.
comments.
So that's it, guys. It's right now 9:54. So go ahead and do that. Go to the Diamond Series video, Snow. Comment section. You're going to put flawless space win.
Yeah, flawless space win.
All right. And come back over here and join up. And we're actually going to do the
Capital
actual drawing.
or lowercase?
It doesn't matter with the drawing. So at 9:59, we're actually going to hit the click button.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll show you guys the gecko again. Pretty cool little quad. Funky quad.
And remember, it's free shipping, so
free shipping.
All caps is fine as long as it just says flawless space win.
Right. Thank you, Wally and Nat. We appreciate it. We're trying very hard. We have a lot of content rolling out. We just need to find the time to get it done. Oh, Blackburn, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We're due for a dinner date too, guys.
Yes, we are.
We've just been so busy.
Ugh.
They're really, really good friends. Go follow
Kirsten
them.
and
Blackburn
Zach.
Exotics over on Instagram and Facebook. They're amazing people.
Yes. They are very good people, and their baby just had a birthday.
Yes.
She was one, Miss Leah.
Oh my gosh, little Zach.
Well, it's funny because she looks like Zach. She looks like Zach's mini-me, but then when you look at Kirsten's baby pictures, like, whoa, maybe she doesn't.
While we're waiting, guys, you can pop in any more questions in. We'll try to answer them really quick. We got about
thank you, Jay. We appreciate that.
3 more minutes, guys. Anybody that's just jumping on, go over to our Diamond Series video labeled Snow, talking about Snow, one of our beautiful geckos.
Oh, congratulations.
And in the comment section, you're going to want to put flawless space win. Doesn't matter whether it's all caps or not. Put that in and jump back over. You got about 3 minutes, and we'll hit the button and announce the winner.
Thank you.
It's our way of giving back.
Allie 67. We appreciate you.
Just like I said, also we will check one thing for the winner. We just want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to us. That's the only thing we're asking. Just go ahead and subscribe to us, share our content, share us with your friends. Hey, and if you have Amazon, what is it? No, it's YouTube Premium. Oh man, you're awesome. You need to just binge watch everything we have. Log into your friends, your kids, YouTube, binge watch on there too.
Oh,
you don't understand how that helps
Dylan.
the algorithm.
You just joined our patron squad.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Let's
see, my God. You know what, Brian? You are going to get one. Next time I see you, I got you. Brian, altitude is asking where can
yes.
This is for my baby got this. So at the back, when I turn it, this is my little style. I always cock it like to the back, not fully to the back, but to the side. So it says Mr. Flawless in the front. So, and then around the other side,
I gotta make him feel good, guys.
You have our logo.
He's
she really went all out.
So I did.
We have it in the red and we have it in the black.
Yeah, so if you go on the TikTok, and look at that one. Brian is sporting that.
Oh yeah, he's wearing his style of it. He's like
this. Yeah, he's like Skater Boy from way back when.
I gotta throw a jab at Brian.
Flat bill for the win.
Brian is awesome.
We love him. Do I have a Mrs. Flawless now?
No. We gotta make that happen. I know I'm slacking, guys. I'm gonna make it happen. Let's
see what morphs not exempt.